Madden Extreme family, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Snypz. We are back at it again for the final game of the evening, and we are exclusive on YouTube tonight as we got Mars and the Broncos taking on Almighty and the Chargers here on Snypz TV. These guys have already kicked off, and the Broncos are starting off with the football, so we're going to let them know to start the game up. Again, big shout out to everybody vibing with us. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And if you are here on YouTube right now, please make sure that you hit that like button. And if you're not subbing, make sure you hit that sub button as well and hit the bell icon. So that way you guys are notified when we are live and we got hardcore action about to take place for some great CFM content here on Snypz TV. Again, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We are here for the CFM community indeed. And the Madden Extreme Week 6 game of the week about to take place here between both of these guys. These guys are locked, loaded, ready to go for the game. They are about to get this thing started up, and we are ready. So we are ready for this game. So let me tell them here, make sure that they're good. Okay, they're good to go. All right, so I let them know to good start up. We're ready to go for this game. We're going to hit the field here. Again, big shout out to everybody here vibing with us here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. My man Blizz, good to see you. Hood in the building, good to see you, brother. Good to see you here in the chat. Appreciate y'all shooting through once again. Again, we're exclusive on YouTube this time around. We're not going on Twitch this time. Got to make sure I test all my ducks. Make sure everything is good to go here. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear, and hope everything is good to go on your end. Here we go, 1st and 10, and Wilson about to start it up here. We'll get to his stats in just a moment. And going to hand it off here to Williams. A nice cut inside there by Williams. He'll get the first down and then some solid run on the first play of the day. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 here at the 49-yard line. Good start to start the day here for Mars. So 1st and 10 now here at the 29-yard line. And again, we'll talk about Russell Wilson in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now here at the 49-yard line. Oh, you got the Colts in this league now, huh? Okay. And Wilson off the play action. We'll get about a 2-yard gain on the play there. That'll be a 2nd down and 8 coming up here as Oliver gets the first catch of the day here. So Russell Wilson, 1,573 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, 12 interceptions in the regular season so far. And again, we are a little bit early in this season. Week 6, game of the week here for the Madden Extreme League. Again, final game of the evening as well. And a 2nd and 8 coming up here midfield at the 50-yard line. Obviously, as most people know, this is a reboot to the league. Big shout out to all my guys that's coming through here from Twitter. We definitely appreciate y'all shooting through also. As Wilson back for the pass here. And that's a nice catch right. That is caught to Dulcich for the 1st down. Good start here for Mars. So 1st and 10 here now at the 31-yard line. Just caught him on the quick route. Good play. 1st and 10 now here at the 31-yard line. Oh, no, it's all good, Hood. Ain't nothing to be embarrassed about, man. You like your team. You like your team. Nothing embarrassing about it at all. I like people. I like guys that, you know, regardless on what goes down, man, they show love for their squad, and that's what's up. Nothing wrong with that. As Javonte Williams will get the tote here, only a 1-yard gain on that play, brings it now to a 2nd down and 9. Too cool. What's good, brother? Good to see you back here on the stream. Appreciate you shooting through, my brother. Thank you so much. Guys, don't forget, make sure you hit that like button. It helps us out here at Snypz TV on YouTube for the algorithm of YouTube. It, you know, it's completely different from how Twitch works. So definitely need every like button hit as much as possible as we get an incomplete pass here. That'll bring it up to a 3rd down and 9 coming up. Want to make sure that everybody's able to view these things. Obviously, We know that Mutt gets a lot of views, a lot of love, and a lot of looks. And we want to see if we can get CFM to that same level. And this is a good way to do it right here, to do things like this, things that are different. And that's why we wanted to move on to YouTube here, because we want to make things a little bit different. And cause a little bit of a stir for CFM indeed. And that should have been a pick right there. But instead, it's a 4th down and 9 here at the 30, so he's in field goal range, and Denver can put points on the board. Yeah, the Colts on Madden is a good team, and that barely went through, but it did nonetheless. So it's a 3-0 ball game. Mars gets on top for the first time here today. So Almighty will get the football for the first time today. And it's a 1st and 10 starting at the 14-yard line. So Almighty will start off here with Justin Herbert. 1,479 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, 9 interceptions in the regular season. So we'll see what he could do here. 1st and 10 starting at the 14-yard line for the first time with football here for Almighty. Thirteenth ranked offense about to go to work. And going to hand this off here to Tomlinson. And LaDainian Tomlinson will get about a 2-yard gain on the play. Love to see the old school players on the team as well. As LaDainian with 318 yards coming into this game and 3 touchdowns in the regular season. Averaging about 3.5, a little just under 4 yards a carry, we should say. 3.93 to be exact. And he's going to get the check down there to Tomlinson. He's close to the marker, down to the 24-yard line. Gets an 8-yard pass out of it. And that's a 3rd down and 1 coming up. Thank you to everybody that is hitting that like button. We definitely appreciate your likes, guys. Thank you so much for those. 3rd down and 1 here at the 24. So 3rd down and 1, bunch set. And he's going to try to throw this up. And what a dot there to Tomlinson. That's a beautiful pass. And those are the type of things you can expect from a quarterback here in Madden like Justin Herbert. As you can just see, he's able to just put this at the drop of a dime right in the breadbasket to LaDainian Tomlinson. Beautiful play. 1st and 10 now, hit the 36 and comes out in the pistol set. And this time he's going to hand it off here to Spiller. And Spiller will go down to about the 33-yard line. Isaiah Spiller with a 3-yard gain. And that's going to be a 2nd down coming up. Just under 100 yards in the regular season for Isaiah Spiller. He's got 3 touchdowns as well, though. So this is a guy, a rookie, coming in here and doing big things here. Rookie out of Texas A&M. And here we go. Herbert again. Nice pass right there. It's going to be caught. That's going to bring it out to a 3rd down and 5. Herbert 3 for 3 on the day here so far. And 3rd and 5 now at the 31-yard line. The catch there by T. Higgins. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Watch Mike Williams. And he's going to throw it here again to Higgins. And Higgins will get a 2nd consecutive catch. And that'll be a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now here at the 25-yard line. Big shout out to the NLG fam in the chat. My guy Blizz, I see him in the building. Good to see you here in the chat, my brother. 1st down and 10 here at the 25-yard line. And Chargers sitting currently right now at 2-3. In this division, as Tomlinson will get a solid run there. That'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 6. Gets a 4-yard gain on the play. The Chiefs right now, which is The best team in the division, sitting currently undefeated at 6-0. The Raiders are at 3-2, and so are these Broncos at 3-2. So a very important game for both Mars and Almighty in this one. So 2nd and 6, and he is right there, just swallows up Ladanian, and that's going to be a 3rd down and 9. Big loss on the play. 3rd and 9 here at the 24-yard line. Big shout out, my guy Jack Boys in the building. Good to see you here, my brother. He is cheering for the Bolts to win this matchup. Obviously, that'll definitely help him out as well. 3rd down and 9 coming up here at the 24. Herbert back for the pass here. Plenty of time's gonna throw that up, and that is caught by big Mike Williams. Big play, and that's gonna be a 1st down and goal now at the 3-yard line. This is why you got a guy like Mike Williams. You're able to just throw it up and let him go get it. That big body is a problem indeed, and he shows it right there. So a 1st and goal now at the 3-yard line. And gonna get it here to Ladanian, and he will punch it in with ease. Almighty touchdown. Kick is up, and the kick is true. And Jack Boys, we appreciate you popping in, man. Most definitely. We know you're at work, you're doing your thing. We definitely appreciate that. But I know you appreciate Ladanian Tomlinson getting a nice run on the inside like that. Beautiful play. And just like that here now, we got a 7-3 ball game. Almighty on top of this one here. And our 1st and 10 coming up at the 19-yard line. So here comes Denver with the football for the 2nd time today. They're able to put up 3 points 1st time around. Let's see what he could do this time. 1st and 10 starting at the 19-yard line. Wilson going to hit him with the play action, and that play action worked to perfection, but too bad he's not able to make the catch. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Hey, you better stop that, Jack Boys. You better stop that. You better stop that. You better watch your mouth. Don't you dare say the better LT. I wasn't even going to go there with you. You better not do that. You talk about arguably the best football player of all time. In that big blue LT. 2nd down and 10. That's going to be picked off there by Murray. Murray with a big pick, and he is knocked down at the 20-yard line. Almighty coming through with some big defense here. And a 1st and 10 in the red zone starting up. And Thomason wide open. He'll get the 1st down and all the way knocked down to the 2-yard line. Big game there by Almighty, and about to end the 1st quarter. Might possibly be able to punch in another touchdown. We will see what happens in this one. Herbert is going to get the big hit right there on him as Martin gets in for the 1st sack of the day for Mars. And that'll do it for the 1st quarter. 7-3 ball game here at the end of the 1st. Yeah, big shout out to everybody vibing with us here on YouTube. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you so much. And again, don't forget, guys, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit that sub button and hit the bell icon also. And make sure that you are notified every time we go live here on Snypz TV on YouTube. Hands it off here to Thompson again, straight up the middle, and it gets about a 4-yard gain on the play. It'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 6. And thank you to everybody that has hit that like button for us. Again, it definitely helps us out as far as the YouTube algorithm and things of that such. Thank you so much again for the support. 3rd down and goal. Now here at the 6-yard line. Herbert back for the pass, plenty of time. He's going to roll out to the right side here. Still plenty of time, and he might have to throw it out. He doesn't. And he ends up taking a sack by Randy Gregory, and that'll bring it out to a 4th down and goal. So the kick is up, and that kick is true. And we got a 10-3 ball game. Almighty on top in this one. Oh, wow. Nice run right there. He'll get the first down starting at the 24-yard line. So a first down and 10 coming up. No, we didn't get to talk a lot about NFL playoffs, man, that's happened this weekend. I mean, some crazy things went down, obviously, on Saturday. And, Jack Boys, I hate to bring it up, man, but I know you're a Bolts fan and everything else. And I know it's a tough situation, but that was an extremely tough game for the Chargers. You know, losing that game to the Jags. I really genuinely thought when that game was going on the way it was, man, I thought the Bolts were just gonna dominate in that game, and I really saw the Bolts possibly going to the AFC Championship game. I didn't think they were really gonna go to the bowl, but I really saw the Bolts going at least to the AFC Championship game. I just had that feeling, and you know, for what the Jags did, I mean, I gotta give credit where it's due to, you know, to Trevor Lawrence. I mean, throwing 4 interceptions in the first half, and then just come out just swinging in the second half as we get a break up there. It's going to be a second down and 10. But, man, I tell you, you know, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying, what Trevor Lawrence did in that second half. It was amazing what he did. And then, obviously, the Bills game, which was a big game as well. That game, you know, on Sunday, that was a tremendous game for them, and Miami gave them all that they could handle. Let me tell you, I was extremely scared for those Bills. I was definitely scared for them, but they squeaked by and got a dub. You know what I mean? They squeaked by and they got a dub, so, you know, it is what it is with that one. Obviously, a lot of you guys saw last night with the Cowboys. Cowboys getting a big win against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay just didn't look good at all yet last night at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I talked about the Bills already, my Bills. And I'm going to talk about the Giants as well. Giants, Daniel Jones, who played the game of his life. He was absolutely insane in that ball game. If you ask me, out of all the quarterbacks, if you talk about the entire wild card weekend, I think Daniel Jones had the best day. He was absolutely amazing, and you know what I'm saying, and they played great, and I'm not going to sit here and say dominated, but certain parts of the game was dominant by Daniel Jones. It really was, and that's something you don't say a lot about DJ. You don't say a lot about him, man. 4th down and 4 here, and that is going to be picked off. Adderley is going to take it to the crib, run to the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown. Wow. 17-3 to pick 6. Did the trick here for Almighty. And it's a 14-point lead now. What a big play right here. As Adderley able to take it in. And it's a 1st and 10 starting at the 20-yard line. Yeah, the Bengals and the Ravens game, definitely another close banger, man. And I almost thought the Ravens were going to pull that one off as well. But obviously, the Bengals and Joe Cool getting it done, man. And now they move on to square off against the Bills in the AFC divisional round. So that is going to be a heck of a ball game. If I'm not mistaken, I think they play on Sunday. I believe they play on Sunday. So that's going to be a heck of a ball game indeed. You know what, Jack Boys, that's what I was thinking as well, too. That, you know what I mean? They seem so conservative in the second half. And, oh, my gosh, he's wide open. Tim Patrick, he's going straight away. And you won't catch him today as he gets a house call for a big Mars touchdown. A sensational route, which is just a straightaway route pretty much. But nonetheless, he was wide open. Tim Patrick is able to get this down to a 7-point game on a simple streak. Able to use that speed, and after those 2 dives, that was it. Big play and a 7-point ball game. First and 10 coming up here at the 25-yard line. So definitely looking forward to these, this weekend's divisional round games. A lot of people, I'll talk a little bit about the Giants game first. Obviously, the Giants are going to be playing the Eagles. I think that game is being played on Saturday night. And that's one of those games that, as we get a big first down there by LaDainian Tomlinson. So first and 10 out to 44. That particular game, though, I can't sit here and say the Giants are going to win that game, but I am confident that the way that DJ played, obviously this is going to be a different beast of a defense to deal with. These guys are going to have corners upon corners. If you talk about the Eagles, they're going to have pressure on DJ. You know what I mean? But the one thing that goes on our side a little bit as far as the Giants are concerned is it is very difficult to beat a team 3 times in a year. It's very difficult. The Eagles have owned the Giants in the regular season. They have won quite a bit in a row. We have not beaten the Eagles in quite some time. So they have owned us. I can't even front on that one. And that is going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And that'll be another first down, first and 10 at the 10. Big gain on the play right there. First and 10 coming up with 3:30 remaining in the first half. Herbert comes out in the gun set. T. Higgins in the slot. He's got Hardman moving inside and Everett, the tight end. Mike Williams on that left side. He's going to hand it off here to Tomlinson, and Tomlinson will go down to the 8. It's about a 2-yard gain on the play. Second down and 8 coming up. Big shout out my guy Bubba in the building. Now, good to see you, my man. Appreciate you coming through, Bubba. Thank you so much, brother. Hands it off here to Thomason. He's going to break to the outside. Tries to cut it in. He does. And what a play. Lale T getting it done for another almighty touchdown. 24-10. It's all about angles. One good block, cuts it inside, and he's able to break off and lean forward to punch it in for an easy score. And Almighty now up 14 once again. And a fumble on the play now. And Almighty, it is going his way. Let me tell you, Sutton picks it up. And right after the replay, the big hit. Boom goes the dynamite. And it looks like he was down, but he does pick it up, and now he's at the 19. First and 10 coming up. Herbert back for the pass. Plenty of time's going to throw this up. Try to one-on-one, and that's incomplete. Intended for Mike Williams. Second down and 10 coming up. Bubba's saying go Giants. I appreciate that, brother. I know you ain't going to be saying go Bills, though. I already know that. I'm going to say it. And wow, talk about a dot. Once again, Almighty is just dominating today. He punches in another big touchdown. This time, this ball goes to T. Higgins. Hit him on a little bit of a vertical, and that's a beautiful play. T. Higgins able to punch it in. (31-10). This is a game that the Chargers need, and they are getting a great deal of help here right now. It's a 31-10 game. Hands it off here to Williams. And Williams will get the first down, it looks like, down to the 36-yard line. Exactly 10 on the play. So first and 10 now here at the 36. Again, guys, please make sure you guys hit that like button here on the stream. It's greatly appreciated, everyone. Thank you so much for your support. And it definitely helps out our channel indeed. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. So how to bring it out to a second down and 10 here at the 36-yard line. No, I didn't get to talk about a lot of the other playoff games that are going to be popping off this weekend. Going to be some goodies, let me tell you. The Cowboys squaring off against the Niners. Obviously, myself, I do want the Niners to win that game. And honestly, you know, although being a Giants fan, I would love to see the Giants, you know, get there and shock the world. But I picked the Niners to go to the Super Bowl. I don't see anybody right now, as physical as that team has been, I don't see anybody in the NFC beating that team. I think the only team in the whole entire playoffs that can beat them would be the Chiefs. The Chiefs have the offense to kind of capitalize against those Niners. Remember, in the regular season, they actually went in and stomped the Niners out with that same defense. So I think they could do it again, but I think that's the only team that I see right now that can actually beat these Niners. You know, some people will say, as we get a solid run back here by Almighty, and he's got the ball starting at the 48. I will say this, though. I will say this, though. That game against Seattle, that was scary because that game was a 17-17 game for a long time going into the third quarter, and then they just blew the doors off of them afterwards. A couple key plays, and next thing you know, San Fran's looking dominant. So I don't think the Cowboys will make the same mistakes as Seattle did. And mind you, you know, when you talk about the two QBs, Dak is definitely a better QB than Geno is. Even though Geno had a fantastic year, Dak is definitely a better QB. But let's see what Dak comes up. That's the key. That's going to be the major key. LaDainian Tomlinson with another first down, first and 10 here at the 33-yard line. And obviously the AFC side, you got the Bengals and you got the Bills going to be going at it. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Bills. But, again, that's another guy. Joe Cool, man. Joe Cool. He's just one of those guys that you just can't count him out, man. You can't count him out. And if the Bills sleep, because I have not been impressed with the Bills' defense. Ever since they lost Von Miller, they have been a problem. Oh, wow, nice run right there by LaDainian. He will get the catch and first down. Great job there. It's going to be a first and 10 now in the red zone at the 14-yard line. But can't count out Joe Cool, man. Can't count out Joe Cool. And if you give him a slither of hope, he's going to take it. That's for dang certain. And that's another first down by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's going to come out here in the no huddle. He likes what he sees here with 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Herbert back, and he's going to throw it out, and that's going to be caught again. And the dominance has continued for Almighty as Mike Williams will punch in another Bolts touchdown. Kick is up, and the kick is good with 17 seconds left. And it's official like a ref with a whistle, folks. It is official. We know what it is. It is nose wipe season as we got a big lead here today for Almighty. He has put out the nose wipe already in the first half. Hey, man, it's good to have a job, though, Bubba. There's a lot of people that don't, man, so congrats to you. Most definitely. That's why they got DVR, man. You can always see, you know, check the game out. There ain't nothing like checking the game out live, but, hey, job is a job. That's more important. There's no doubt about that, so. So maybe time for one more play here on second down and 6. Wilson back's going to throw this up, and that's going to be picked off again. There's Derwin James with a big pick, and he's going to go down, and that's going to do it here for the first half. An almighty behind whooping right now, indeed. That's for sure. 38-10, as right now we got nose wipe season intact in this one at the first half. Here in SoFi has been completely a dominating performance by Almighty against Mars here. Almighty needs this game to become 500, and he can knock Mars down to 500 and probably, well, ain't no probably about it. He will take the lead over Mars, I should say. That nobody's going to be leading Jack Boys. Jack Boys is 6-0 still in this division with the Chiefs. But nonetheless, Almighty's going to get the football back here. He's still got the nose wipe status down, but a fumble on the play, and the Broncos will pick it up. Will this be a turnover here in the second half? And this is a great start for Mars as he will get the football. Big hit on the play, and it jumps right into the Broncos' hands. What a play. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. I had Bengals games earlier, Bubba. I actually had a Bengals game earlier, Super Bowl earlier. It was fantastic, too. Went down to the wire, but the Eagles ended up winning it 38-35. So that was a big game. We'll see what happens off tomorrow, as we'll have a couple games tomorrow, but not sure exactly if they're going to be Bengals games or not. But nonetheless, we will be live here tomorrow indeed. 1st and goal, though, at the 9-yard line. As Denver's got great field position here, they see if they can punch in a touchdown and possibly knock out the nose wipe status right now. And that's going to go down there to the 12. That's a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and goal. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in here on YouTube. It is greatly appreciated, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that sub button if you've not done it yet. It definitely helps out our channel, and we greatly appreciate your help with that, guys. Thank you so much for helping us out here on Snypz TV. 2nd down and goal here at the 12. Wilson back for the pass here. He's going to throw this up, and that is going to be caught. He will punch in a much-needed Mars touchdown. KJ Hamler, the true definition of 10 toes down, sitting in that left side slot. And it looks like it was like a pick type play, and it worked out for Mars. So 1st and 10, 38-17. 21-point lead. First down and 10 here at the 25-yard line. Herbert in the gun set. Bunch to the right side. LaDainian has had a great day here today. Staying in there for the blocks. He's going to try to throw this up into double coverage, though, and that could have been an interception. Great break up there by the defense. 2nd down and 10 coming up. So 2nd down and 10 here at the 25. And going to hand this off here to Tomlinson. Tomlinson will get the first down. He keeps going. He's going to get past the 50, and he's staying on the sideline. Finally gets knocked down at the 35-yard line. Solid run here. It's a nice block. He's able to use that speed and get to the outside. A great job there by LaDainian, and he stays in bounds for a moment. And now at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Herbert back for the pass, plenty of time. He's going to get hit in the process, but that ball is going all the way back, and that's incomplete. So the 2nd down and 10 coming up here at the 35. As you guys saw me already talk about 3 of the games that's happening this weekend. That other game between the Chiefs and the Jaguars, obviously I didn't talk about that game because I truly believe that the Chiefs are going to just wipe the floor with the Jags. I don't think they're going to make the same mistakes that happened in the wild card game. So I think the Chiefs have everything that it takes in order to win that game. And let me tell you something. If the Jags win that game, if they get past the Chiefs, I don't know if I would not be surprised that they made it to the bowl, because if you ride that type of wave in beating the Chiefs after coming back, as we get a big interception here by Darby, Ronald Darby with the pick, 1st and 10 out the 4-yard line. But if you ride that type of wave, I mean, that's a tough wave. That's a big wave to ride, let me tell you. And if you ride that type of wave, man, the world is their oyster, let me tell you. Looks like he tried to punch that ball out. Didn't work out, though. 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd down to 6. So 2nd down to 6 here at the 8-yard line. And Wilson's going to keep it. And, oh, he breaks a tackle. He's on his way. 1st down. He'll keep going. And that ball he will hold on to it. And it is a 1st and 10 now here at the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10. Hands it off here to Williams. Javonte will get a couple. Gain of about 3 on the play there. Brings it now to a 2nd down. Wilson's going to throw this up, one-on-one action, and will get the catch at the 32-yard line. Cortland Sutton using that one-on-one action. And Mars put it right where it needed to be. Just a yard on the play right there. It's going to bring it now to a 2nd down and 9 coming up. Wilson to catch right there to Edmonds, and Edmonds will go down at the 23. 3rd down and 1 coming up. So 3rd down, and Javonte Williams can't break free, and that'll be a 4th down coming up. Yeah, Bubba, that was a fantastic game. If you guys haven't checked out the highlights, we have it right here on the YouTube page. Definitely check out the highlights to that game. That game was absolutely amazing. It was a great finish. Defense almost got in there, and that's a beautiful catch. KJ Hamler will get the 1st down. Clutch catch for him. Our 1st and 10 now here at the 14. Beautiful play. 1st and 10 now at the 14. Hands it off here to Edmonds, and Chase Edmonds, but not getting anything there. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. He's going to come down to no huddle. 1:26 remaining here in the third quarter. And that's going to be well off. So 3rd down and 12. 3rd and 12 here at the 16-yard line. Wilson back here and wide open. Edmonds, and can he punch it in? He won't, but he does have enough for the 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Comes out in the no huddle and is able to not get it in yet. It's going to be a 2nd down and goal coming up. Second down and goal now at the 1-yard line. And quick pass, and that's going to be incomplete. So that'll bring it down to a 3rd down and goal. Wilson. And that is a dot, or tried to be a dot anyway. Threw it up a little bit too high there. That's a good breakup by the defense. At a 4th down and goal, he's going to give it a shot. This will be a tremendous stop here if the Chargers could get it, but even better if Mars could get it. We got a ball game if he does. 4th and goal at the 1. Wilson back again, and a lot of coverage, and that is no good. Nothing on the play. It's a 1st and 10. The Chargers get a big stop on the play thanks to Derwin James. And Herbert back to work coming out in the gun. 1st and 10 at the 1. He's going to hand this off here to Tomlinson straight up the middle, and he will gain about 6. And I'll bring it out to a 2nd down and 4 coming up. Tomlinson close to the marker there. That'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 1 coming up. So that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. So 3rd down and 1 coming up here at the 9-yard line. Play action pass, and wow, ugly throw. That's going to bring it down to a 4th and 1. And obviously, even though it's 4th down and 1, you want to punt this football out. You don't want to play those games. So 1st and 10, good field position starting at the 44-yard line. Wilson's going to throw this up, and that is going to be caught. So they'll start now at the 36-yard line. Another 1st down. Dolchich with a big catch. First and 10 now here at the 36-yard line. Again, thank you guys to everybody that is here on YouTube. We greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that sub button as well, too. And also hit that bell icon so that way you guys know when we are live. First and 10 here at the 36. 7:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And Wilson's going to get hit in the process. Like he may have had an open man there, but the hit is there. It's a second and 10 now here at the 36-yard line. Gonna try some one-on-one action here, and that's nothing. But a flag on the play, and they're gonna call a DPI on that. I don't like that call at all. Unbelievable. We're gonna have to go back and look at that shortly, but wow, an ugly call. Gonna hand this off here, and will he be able to punch it in? He does go forward, and he will punch in a much-needed touchdown. 38-24, and this is a very controversial call. I don't like this call at all. Wow, that is crazy. But nonetheless, it gets him to the 1-yard line, and he's able to punch it in. It wasn't easy, but he got it in there. 38-24 now. Hands it off here to Tomlinson. He'll break to the outside. One good solid block, and he will get the first down and gains about 11 or 12 on the play there. First and 10 now here at the 26. Play action here. And that's going to be caught on the sideline at the 42. That'll be another first down. First and 10 now, hit the 42-yard line. Take a look at this sideline catch. Perfect placement here for Almighty. And he's going to hand it off here to Tomlinson. He'll break to the left side. And we'll go down to the 47. A gain of about 4 there on the play. He's going to bring it down to a second down of 6. So second and 6 here at the 47. Herbert back for the pass here. He's going to throw that up. That is caught by Mecole Hardman, and that'll be another first down. First and 10 now hit the 39-yard line. Denver needs a stop here. I think if the Chargers score anything else, this might be curtains. It's down by 14 points. Wants to try to get this into single digits if possible. And he's going to try this up here, and that is picked off. Lock with the lockdown defense. And look at this. Lock is going to take it TTC to the crib for the touchdown. We just stated it. We got a ball game. It is a single score game, 38-31. He got the pick 6 he needed. This is a huge play. Wow. All right, folks. We got a ball game indeed. We got a 7-point game. A great game so far. Gonna hand this off here to LT, and he'll get the first down and a couple extra to boot there, down to the 36. 1st and 10 coming up. Again, 7-point game now. Denver was down a ton in this game, and it was at one point a nose wipe for the Chargers. The Broncos, they have come back, and it is now only a 7-point ball game. Play action pass, and he's going to try to throw this up here, and the defense could not get there. Another big catch. It's a 1st and 10 at the 33. This is a dangerous throw, but he had the cojones to make it. Clock running down here with 3:46 remaining. He's going to try to pass it again. Here it is. He's going to throw it again, and that is incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Indeed, Bubba, it definitely got interested in this one. 2nd down and 10 here at the 33-yard line. Hands it off to LT. Nice cut inside. One good block, and it's all she wrote. House call for LT. Punches in. Another big-time touchdown. Well, he's able to get the touchdown back he just gave up. What a run. LT made it look easy. Phillips is going to run this out. And I tell you what, if he had stayed going outside, he might have had something. But nonetheless, 1st and 10 here at the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 here at the 25. Wilson with the empty set. Defense coming off the edge there. That was Bosa, obviously, and that's going to make it bad pass there intended for Tim Patrick. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Wilson with plenty of time. And he's going to get hit in the process, and that's going to be a pick. Jackson with the interception. That's a big deal here for the Chargers, and now Almighty has taken over the wheel once again. Good pressure, and pressure, as we always state here on Snypz TV, it bust pipes. 1st and 10 here at the 45. It's cut inside, but the defense meets up with him there, and that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down, 11 coming up. Hands off here to LT, breaks to the outside. Defense is right there, and they step out along with them, and that's going to be a 3rd down and 9 coming up now. Herbert back. Plenty of time, and he's going to get hit again, but nonetheless, doesn't matter. Big catch right there. It's going to be another 1st down with 2:42 remaining in the ball game. First down and 10 coming up as we get close to the 2-minute warning. And defense, oh man, I thought the defense was there. He turned something into nothing. Or nothing into something, we should say. As it is a 2nd down and 10, but that was a loss, but he turned it into No gain at all. Second down and 10 now with 2:09 left. NYFL in the building. I see you guys here in the chat. Appreciate y'all shooting through. Hands it off here to LT and tries to break to the outside, but this time it's a positive 4 yards on the play. Third down and 6 coming up. Big 3rd and 6 play coming up. As we hit the 2-minute warning, that's going to be called big play, and that's a first down. Mike Williams, big time catch right there, and Almighty's going to seal this up. That was a huge catch, and Mike Williams makes it pop. First and 10 here at the 18. He's going to throw this up. Oh, back at the end zone, but he can't stay in, and that's going to be incomplete. Second down coming up. Again, big shout out to my guy Nicholas coming through from the NYFL. Appreciate you shooting through. Again, guys, don't forget, make sure you hit that like button here on Snypz TV on YouTube. Hit that like button. That thumbs up. We need each and every one of those. We try to get this YouTube support up and running. Clock running down here. Third down and 8 coming up here. Herbert. Back for the pass. He's going to get hit, though, and that's going to be caught. And another first down. Mike Williams with another big catch. And that'll pretty much do it here for this one. Gonna let the clock run down. Run the football. And doesn't look like any timeouts are going to be called here in this one. Big finish, though. Last play, and he's going to try it in the end zone, and he will get it. T. Higgins with another big touchdown. 51-31. Wow. Wow. 51-31, the final count in this ball game here in the Madden Extreme Week 6 game of the week. And wow, what a banger indeed. Almighty with a big win, and now he's 500. Mars is now 500. But now, because obviously these guys are in the same division, Almighty is now going to take the lead from Mars and now officially, if I'm not mistaken, now sit in 3rd place. Obviously, as we talked about earlier, the Chiefs are undefeated at 6-0. Raiders were sitting at 3-2. The Broncos were sitting at 3-2, and the Chargers were 2-3. So now the Broncos will move on to the bottom of the barrel. The Chargers will be at least in 3rd place. And the only thing we got to kind of look at now is to see if they actually played the Raiders earlier. And they did in week 1, and they won that game 60-28. So they will actually now be in 2nd place. So they have moved all the way. Almighty has moved all the way from last place all the way 2 spots up to 2nd place. So congratulations again to Almighty getting a big win here today. That was a fantastic win, and that definitely helped him out. So now he will officially be in 2nd place. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, he'll be at least in 3rd place right now, unless the Raiders won their game this week, which I don't think they played yet. That's what we have to kind of look at to determine what the deal is. If the Raiders have had a game this week and if they played this week, and they may be actually on a bye. We're going to take a quick look here just to verify. And it looks like, yes, week 6 here, they are on a bye. So they will stay in 2nd place for right now at 3-2. So they will be in 2nd place. They lost their last game in week 5 to Jack Boys. That was a division game. They lost that game 33-31, a 2-point loss for the Raiders. But like I said, what I'll say is what I'll say is, again, they'll be in second place still. So that's gonna be an intriguing battle right there. Right now, like I said, Chiefs are on top, but let's see who's gonna come in second place in this division and who's gonna be playing for wild card spots as the season continues to progress. So, look, guys, with that being said, it's your boy Snypz, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Tomorrow, we will have Soden Bowl live and direct here at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 6:15 Eastern, actually. We will have them here on YouTube. So, we will have Soden Bowl on YouTube and on Twitch, actually. So, we will have Soden Bowl live tomorrow night. And then we will also have the OMFL at 9:15 p.m. as well. Those are our 2 games for tomorrow here on Snypz TV. So again, I hope you guys will come through, come vibe with us, man. But we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, everybody. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. And again, we appreciate the viewership here on YouTube and obviously on Twitch as well too. We're not live on Twitch right now, but thank you guys so much for the for the support. We definitely appreciate it. And again, hit that like button if you like what you see. Hit that sub button as well too, so that way you are notified when we are live, everybody. All right, we are out of here, guys. We will catch you guys tomorrow. Slide, folks.